Hello everyone. Hope you are all having a good day. This is Bose from SNS Learning, wishing you a hassle-free learning going forward. In our previous videos, we have discussed regarding the mathematical aggregate functions. For those who didn't have checked yet, I have already provided the link in the description box, so please check for your reference. Today, we are going to discuss regarding the mathematical analytical functions. These analytical functions are same like the aggregate functions only. These are the Oracle predefined functions using which we can perform different mathematical analysis. So, we will see what are the different mathematical analytical functions and the implementation methodology of those. The mathematical analytical functions are mentioned below, like rank, dense rank, list tag, first, first value, last value, least, lag, and many more. So, primarily we will discuss regarding these all analytical functions. So, let's start, and it's better we will start with the third one. Then I'll cover the rank and dense rank. So, let's start with list tag first. Let me write the query for list tag and then I'll explain you the result as well as we will tally the result with our output as well. Select dpt number, list tag, emp name, comma, semicolon, within group, order by location, bracket. These are employees from employee details, group by dpt number, order by dpt number. Okay, so this is all about the query. So what we are doing, let me run the query first, then I'll explain you guys what I am doing over here. So let me run this now. Okay, so in the output you can see what you can see two things. One is the department number and the employee's name, or you can see the name of the employees. Over here in our select query, what we did, we have selected the department number, what we can observe in our output result. Then we are selecting the employees column. In employees, what is present, the thing which are present, that is the employee name, which are segregated by this semicolon. You can also change this by comma or hyphen or whatever you want. Based on that precision, you can change the operator or you can change the segregator. And over here what we are doing, within group, order by location. That means the data which is reflected over here in the employee name, while selecting the output, we are ordering it in ascending order based on the location. So employee's name we are trying to segregate by semicolon, within group by the ascending order of the location, and then we are grouping up the full data set based on the department number. As you can see over here, the reflected output is present based on the grouping of the data based on the department number. I mean, for each department the employee name and the department number has been printed in our output, or has been you can say has been reflected in our output, and the output data has been ordered based on the ascending order of department number. Since since we have ordered it by department number. Okay, so now let's tally our output result with our one set of data. That means what we will do, we will copy the existing data set which is present in the employee details table in an Excel sheet, and then we will tally our result with the output data which we have observed in the SQL developer. For that, let me go to an Excel sheet. For that, what I did, I have already extracted the full data set of employee details table in this Excel sheet. Let me put a filter over here in the header column. Then for department 2, let me put a filter for department 2. Okay. Now what we are doing? Let me go to the SQL developer. In for each department. So what we are doing, for each department, we will tally our data in the Excel sheet with the output result in the SQL developer. So for each department, what we are doing, we are ordering it. I mean, ordering the data based on our location. Let me go to the Excel sheet. Okay. So for location, we will select the data and then we will sort it, or you can say order it. So from here, sort A to Z you can select and then expand the selection. Okay, if you sort it, now see what happened. The data has been reflected in such a way, like Chuki for location Bangalore, for Vanesha Bangalore, Matthew Bangalore. I mean, for the ascending order of the location name, like BA, it starts with BA. So these three name will be present at the first. Since we have ordered the output data only based on the location, due to that reason, any of these name can be printed at the first and second and then third. So it can be Chuki, Vanesha and Matthew. It can be Vanesha, Matthew and Chuki, or it can be Matthew, Vanesha, then Chuki. Anything can happen since we have ordered the data based on the location. So any of these three data will be present at the beginning. So let me tell you the result now. Let me go to the SQL developer. Okay, so Chuki, as I said, Chuki, Matthew, then Vanessa. Fine. Then Nick. Okay, so what is then Nick Bisbrain? Fine. So next, the data is for Chennai. For Chennai location, three data are present. One is Nixie, one is Ravi's, and another is Kabir. So any of these three will be printed. I mean, it can be Nixie, then Ravi's, then Kabir. It can be Kabir, then Nixie, then Ravi's, like that. So let me check our output data in SQL Developer. So just see, it is like Kabir, then Nixie, then Ravi's. So in this way, which is matching, you can understand. So this is a way of printing the result using the list tag operation or list tag analytical function. For the other department, if you check, then you will get the result in the same way. Let me check for department 3. Okay, let me select the data for location. Then let me again sort it, expand the selection. Okay, so the data will be printed in this way, like for Bangalore location, Bala and Deepa, these two data are present. So any of those two will be present at the beginning. Let me check in SQL Developer. So see, Bala and then Deepa. It is printed in this way. And the other result also, if you tally, it will match properly as expected. So now I'll switch to the next analytical operation, which is rank. Let me So in the same way, let me write a query for rank. Then I will explain what we are doing and why we are doing and the output result as well. Department number, EMP name, location, salary, rank over party by department number, location, country. Oh, sorry, we need to order also. Order by salary descending. This we can called as rank from employee details. Okay, okay. So let me do one thing. Let me rearrange the query by Control F7. Okay. So over here, what we are doing, we are trying to ranking our output data. So this is another analytical function. So rank, when we are using, we need to use or we need to write the query in such a way like rank then over partition by. So what we are doing over here, we are partitioning our output data based on department number, location and country, and ordering it by salary descending. So the I mean, who is the first or we who is the highest paid salaried person, that name of the employees will be printed at the top, and then the next highest paid person name and the details will be printed. So in that way. So let me run the query and then I will explain you the result of our output. Okay, oh sorry, let me run this now. Let me remove it. Okay, okay. So what we have received over here, we have department number, then employee, then location, salary, and then rank. So for department one employee is present like John. Then for John, location is Sydney, salary is 10,000 bucks, and the rank is 1. Next, what is present? The thing which is present, that is the data which we are ordering it based on the department number, location, and country. So for department 2, for Bangalore, over here we didn't print the country. So if you want, you can put country also in our output. So let me put it for your better understanding. Okay, now let me run this once again. Okay, so what I am explaining, like for department 2, location Bangalore and country India. For these three combination, we are checking who is the highest paid salaried person. Why these three? Because while ranking, we have used the these three column in partition by. So we are grouping up the data based on this particular column, and we are ordering it by based on the salary column and the salary descending. So for department 2, location Bangalore, country India, 1 2 3, so these three data are present, or these three employee data are present. These three employee data we have ranked it by 1 2 and 3. In the same way, if only one data is present or two data is present for this combination, that will be ranked based on his obtained salary. In some cases I will show you one similarity and dissimilarity are there. Okay, this is only one thing I am looking for, that is just see the expected result. Let me do one thing, let me copy the output result in an Excel sheet. Over there I will explain you in detail. Let me open a new tab. Okay, okay, fine. Over here, let me what let me show what I am trying to show you. Okay, this is the thing I am trying to show. Okay, see over here the data is for location Hyderabad, country India, and for these six employees the rank has been assigned. So what is the rank? Rank is 1 1, then 3 4 5 6. Why so? Because the rank which is obtained or which is assigned to these two employees, Justin and Vinay. For these two employees, the rank is assigned as only 1. In both cases, it is 1. Why? The reason is, if we grouping of the data based on this department, location and country, we can observe the salary of these two employees are exactly equal, and due to this we are assigning the rank as 1. The point which is you need to note, that is the next point. What is that? For the next row, the rank has been assigned it as 3. That means for the employee name Amitosh, Hyderabad, location Hyderabad, country India, the rank has been assigned as 3. If we uh, if just assume if the salary for this first two person is different, then the rank will be like 1 and next two. I mean, the first top paid salaried person should be 1 and the next highest paid salary should be 2 and the next one should be 3. But over here, since the first two are equal, that's why it is 1 and the next one it is 3. So using rank, if we use the rank function, the rank which will be obtained at our end or at our output result, that will be in that way only, like the rank will be assigned 3. That means if two similar rank has been assigned to data, then the next rank will be skipped by 1. Like in this way, what I have explained, like if the rank is mentioned for these first two employees like 1 and 1, so the next one should be 3. It's not 2. It will be assigned as 3 if we use the rank function. So using the rank function, we can use we can use the rank function to ranking the output data. So we have a trick to overcome this. Like for 1, 1 and 2, it can be 1, 2 and 3. That can happen. Or so what will happen? That I will show you when we will use the dense rank function. So what will be the output at the time of dense rank function, that I will show you, and then we will discuss regarding the difference of the rank function and the dense rank function of the output of these two functions. So let me show you first the rank function. Let me go to the SQL developer. Let me copy the same query, and over here instead of rank we will use dense rank function. So let me now run the query. Okay. In the same way, let me copy the output and let me paste it to the SQL, Excel sheet. Okay. If you tally, the other part is similar with the previous one only. The thing which we have to observe, let me highlight it for you, that will be easier for you to understand this part. And Justine Idhan. Okay, this is Hyderabad. Okay. So the part where we have to concentrate in the output of the dense rank, that is the part which one I have highlighted now. So this part is the this part is the output of the rank function, and this part is the output of the dense rank function. So what's the difference? Just see the difference. The difference is, as I have explained previously, like for the first two employees, with the group of the department number, location and country, the rank has been assigned as 1 since the rank is perfectly equal. For the next one, the change is present in the next one. For the next one, the rank, or you can say the dense rank, which is assigned in our current query, that is 2. If we use the rank function, the rank will be assigned to this employee is 3, because in the rank function, if we use the rank function, it will skip by one row or it will skip by one. If the previous rank of two employees are exactly equal, then the next rank of the person will be skipped by one. But in the dense rank function, it's not happened. Like for the first two employees, the rank is assigned as 1. For the next employees, for Amitosh, the next employee, the rank is assigned as 2 only. It's not 3. So no skip will happen if you use the dense rank function. That's the main difference between the rank and dense rank function, which is asked in many interviews and which is useful as well for you guys in our any kind of work. So please note this point very carefully. So this is the difference between the rank and the dense rank function. We can do another thing like what we have assigned over here, like rank and dense rank. We can assign one field of these employees. We can incorporate one field called the designation, and based on this ranking mechanism we can update as well the rank, which we will discuss in our next videos. Okay, when we will use the merge and update operation and this all. So this also can be done based on the output result which we have observed now. So this all functions can be used according to the requirement. When you have the different kind of requirement based on the your output data, or based on the you can say the requirement of the client, you can use these functions. So in the next class we will cover the implementation methodology of the other analytical functions. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button and do share and subscribe. If you are new to this channel, then please hit the bell icon mentioned below. Thank you.